finally back, the two of us.
Finally back.
In person. It's episode 5 of the Feather Stitches podcast, and today is January
24th.
24th. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's nice outside, sunny, 1 degree. I like this kind of weather.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, it's nice.
So I'm Heather.
I'm Becky.
You can find us on Instagram at, for me, it's Quote Crazy.
At MillyMe.
For her. We need to get a Ravelry group set up. We just haven't figured that out yet.
We'll figure it out
soon. So yeah, so we're kind of rusty getting back into things, but we're hoping to get back to a regular routine of podcasting, hopefully.
Hopefully. No more flu.
No more flus.
Broken bones. No
more. They had the wicked gastro bug in January.
Crazy flu.
It went through one person, a few days later the next person.
It was awful and no fun.
No.
And
no one wants to be around.
No, I've been a hermit for weeks.
Around you when you're sicker than a dog.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't want to spread it, so.
No.
Yeah.
Knock on wood for us. We've been saved from that bug, but it is going around.
Yeah.
So, we're still knitting, and we're still getting some things done, and we've been having fun with that. So.
Yeah, lots to do.
Some administrative things are, I announced the winner of the Jamie shawl on our last podcast, but I never did hear from her. So we drew another name today before we started podcasting, and that winner is Linda E. And on Ravelry, yay! Ravelry, her username is TryLinda. So we are going to get in touch with the Cozy Up sisters and get a pattern. I don't know how to just get it sent from her, from them to her. So,
yeah, we'll figure that part out. But we will get you your copy of the pattern.
Yes. So thank you everyone for entering. Yay. And more giveaways coming. We're almost at 200 subscribers.
Yeah.
So exciting. 175 or we're getting close to 200. So we need to do another giveaway.
Do another giveaway.
And I was watching the Cozy Up Sisters on Friday morning, and that new pattern coming out. Katie shawl.
The Katie shawl.
So maybe once that is up and released, then we'll give away a copy of that too.
Yeah, that's exciting.
It looks beautiful. So I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So lots of fun things to look forward to. It's the new year. And lots of fun things. So should we show our knitting?
Yeah, let's dive right in.
I'm the only one with a finished object.
I haven't finished anything.
This has been finished for a very long time, but I never woven the ends, so it's finally done. So this is my Party on Your Needles by Joji Locatelli. It's really, really big. I did the large size, and then I used Steel Magnolias yarn by Lolo Did It, and the gray is Tough Love Sock by Sweet Georgia. And this purple, I don't remember.
This is a while ago, hey?
We started this a long time ago, and because yours is done.
Yeah, mine's done. I showed mine. Yeah, I showed mine, I think, on the second podcast, maybe?
I just had a million ends to weave in, and it just sat there. So over the holidays, I finally whipped it together and got the ends woven. It was already blocked, but
look at that.
I finally wore it for the first time last Thursday. I finished weaving my ends, and then I wore it that afternoon to swimming lessons. So
wow,
it's a fun one. I like it.
It's a great color.
Yeah. So it's soft. I love the fingering weight yarn shawls. They're cozy.
They are. They're so scrunchy, and
it feels good.
Yeah.
I've been dying to wear a new shawl, so finally, it's ridiculous how long we let things sit unfinished. So
it's true. Yeah, I have one that I need to block.
Which one's that one?
My Genesis wrap. The Lolo Did It.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
then
you can show that one off.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But it's fun with podcasting because you want to get done so you can show it off.
To show.
So that could be on your list. We have many things on our list.
On the list. Need to be done.
So, so that's my one faux, the Party on My Needles by
Love it.
Joji Locatelli.
I love the color on the bind off. It's just, it adds that little pop.
Just a little pop of color with the purple.
Love it.
Next to the gray. Yeah.
It brings out all the purple in the Steel Magnolias.
Yeah, and this colorway is just beautiful with the purple, the blue. There's actually tinsel in here, but I find it's not super sparkly.
Doesn't really stand out. No.
Some people's sparkle sock yarn really pops, but this one, for whatever reason, it was 2 skeins of the Steel Magnolias, and it doesn't pop very much, but that's okay.
Sorry.
It's a little bit of bling, which is good. Looks good.
Looks good.
I'll wear it for a few minutes before I have to take it off because it'll be too hot.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my hoodie.
Yep.
So, yeah. So now we should show some whips.
All right. Well, I was busting my butt before Heather got here. Trying so hard to get my Jamie shawl done. My Jamie shawl. This is the pattern that Linda will be getting. Yeah. So I finished the very last row in the border right as Heather got here.
Shoot.
And then now I just have to bind it off. So it's going to be really hard to show. I don't know how well it'll... The color looks good.
There's your needles. I don't want to pull it off. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. So we can stretch it out a little bit, but...
That's awesome.
There's one side. So it's an I-cord bind off, so it's going to take me a little while, but... This is my first solid color shawl where I haven't done multiple colors, so I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
Something a little bit different, and it's so squishy. Like this yarn, it's Estelle alpaca worsted.
Oh, it's gonna drape nice.
And so, yeah, so it's a little bit halo-y, like it's got
you can
just,
see the halo.
Just a little bit of the...
halo.
String. I had no idea whether or not... I do have a few allergies, so I was not sure whether or not I would be allergic, but I have had no issues. My hands have been fine.
Oh, that's good.
It's been so nice to work with. I just love it, and it's just like... It's so squishy. I'm so excited
designs. That's really cool.
Yeah, Jamie, this is a fantastic pattern. I just can't get over how fun it's been to knit, and... You're right. You never get bored because it's always something different.
Yeah, it looks like
constantly changing. You could make it however you want it. You could have so much fun with this pattern. So
we love the
super
cozy
excited.
The cozy up knits.
I did in true Jamie fashion. I hacked the pattern.
Oh yeah.
I don't like to have the yarn overs on either side of my spine. I just find that it just I don't know. I don't like the look of it. So I just did another make one right, make one left on either side. Instead of the yarn overs to give it, but it still has that twisted rib look down the middle.
Yeah.
So that was my own little hack.
They won't mind. They're all about the hacks
they are.
and doing what you love, and
yeah.
So that's good. What a beautiful, beautiful pattern.
So just cast off now, and then I'll.
Wow, and it's so
next
nice.
Next episode, I'll have it on. It'll probably be too hot.
This is worsted.
It is worsted. Yeah. Yeah. She has it written for both worsted and DK weight, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's true. So you will have a finished object by the next podcast, hopefully.
I will, for sure. Definitely.
You've been doing some monogamous knitting with the Cozy Up, my sister shawl mystery knit along. So all of our projects have been neglected, but that's okay.
That's okay.
One more clue to go, and then we're done. My sister shawl. So
yeah, I had to put mine away because I ran out of yarn again. So I've been like, maybe I'll get my Jamie shawl done before I get to pick up my new yarn.
Oh,
but I'm going over there later today.
Yeah, we'll have to.
I'll talk more about that when I do my when we show it.
So inside my Gilmore Girl bag that I showed last week from Ginger Snap.
Look at that.
It's so fun. It's just a rock and color. So I had after I finished my Clue 3 last week, I was like itching to cast something new on.
Fun.
So I thought, hey, I have leftover of my Steel Magnolias.
Ooh.
So I have my Steel Magnolias left over. I'm not sure how much. I'm sure it's more than 50 grams. Oh, I left my gray at home. But I cast on a new sock.
Oh, look at those.
Isn't that awesome? This is the Rose City Roller sock pattern with the gray that's in my shawl as well. So just a slip knit heel.
I love that heel.
Vanilla sock going down. I'm doing this on my size 2.25. I'm really confused about these needle sizes as far as because you use 2.5, but sometimes 2.5s are size 1s and sometimes 2.25s are size 1s.
Different.
I'm getting confused.
Brands. I don't know.
Anyways,
I figure 0.25 of a millimeter can't be that big of a difference.
It's not. It's totally not. But
whatever.
So just I'm almost. I don't know. I'm more than halfway on the foot. Then I'll do my toe, and I'll have one sock done.
It'll be so matchy.
I know.
Look at that.
Can you see it? Camouflage.
So
I'm hoping to get lots done in the next week on this.
Nice.
Get this done. So that will be my airplane knitting because I'm going to Florida on Tuesday. I'm taking Katie to...
Only because I'm jealous.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm taking Katie to Florida, my 12-year-old.
Oh, so
I'm staying with my
nice.
in-laws, and we're doing Harry Potter World, and yeah, so
It'll be so fun.
I was wanting something small and portable to take, so these socks will be perfect.
Perfect.
So that's fun. Yeah. So that's one of my whips.
Yay. Whips are fun.
I don't have too many whips. How many more do I even have to show? Oh, a couple.
I'll show my socks too that I haven't hardly worked on. This is my polka dot crepe bag. I think I've shown this one before.
It's always fun to re-show them.
It is. This is my sweater weather socks by Tabitha. I can never remember her last name. Gandhi.
From Hey Sister.
From Hey Sister podcast. I'm pretty sure I showed these when I first started them. Such a fun little pattern.
Oh, I haven't seen these.
They were doing a knit along, but it was over the end of December. So this is yarn from Northbound Knitting. So little cables in there, and then on the back,
that's gorgeous.
It's got the cabling. So this is my marker for my heel. So it's an afterthought heel.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow! I haven't done that before.
Ginger Snap.
Yeah.
This marker. This is one of my birthday presents from Heather.
Yeah.
So these socks, they're coming along. I just have
They're beautiful.
Yeah, so this cable goes all the way down right to the toe.
I can't wait till they come out with a new podcast.
I know.
I'm trying to hear how their baby's doing.
I know, Rachel's
and
baby
she's going to have a baby
so
soon.
Cute.
Yeah, and Tabitha's going to have her baby soon.
Yes.
I think they said February, so hopefully they'll get a podcast up soon.
Yeah, maybe.
Sometimes it's hard when you have kids in life and...
Oh, we get it.
Yeah, we get it.
We get it, for sure.
I'm sure looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So, those are nice.
Yeah.
Love them. Fun. Aw. Yeah, after I finished Clue 4 again, I cast on 2 things. So my socks, and then this is for Gracie. It's going to be... She loves the cowl I made for my son for Christmas.
For Weston, yeah.
So I'm just going to knit tons of this. I'm going to do probably double the length of this. I really want it to be like long, just one big long tube so she can have it tight to her neck and then tight to
over
her face because we've had -40 weather and
so windy.
Schools don't shut down here unless it's -40 degrees Celsius with the wind chill.
Yeah.
Even if it's -38 with the wind chill, -39,
yeah,
the kids still got to go to school. So at least we're close to the school, but still, they're still walking.
But it doesn't take much, right? Just a few minutes out in that wind. It's crazy cold.
And this Felici worsted, it's so soft. Like I just really recommend this worsted weight if you're looking for some self-striping worsted weight yarn. Try out
just look at those colors. Like they're so vibrant.
Yeah, they're fun. They're really fun. So it's just mindless knitting, which I've been liking too, because focusing on lace and eyelets on the Hey Sister, or no, Cozy Up with Stitch and Sisters shawl. It's nice just to pick up and do some plain stockinette, and then do that for a while, and then by then you get bored of the stockinette, and then you want to get back to the next clue. So
yeah, it's perfect.
It's been fun.
It is fun. I love that. Love those colors.
I'm hoping it fits her. But I think it's stretchy.
I'm sure it will.
I think
What needles
seriously,
are those?
I'm debating never making anything for anybody else ever again because my luck on getting them to fit people is pretty rough. But what size is this? US size 7.
Oh yeah.
And they're just on my short little. I think these are the ones from Knit Picks, interchangeables. So I like these for hats.
Yeah, they're perfect.
I'm finding it's getting a little bit worn, the tips. I think I'm a metal tips. I don't know. I think I'm a metal tips girl. Maybe.
Yeah.
But the more you use them, I find they just get worn out easy. So they're kind of feeling a little bit rough when I'm pushing it through. But, oh well. They're wonderful. Right. It's so bright.
So much color. That's
can't wait.
Awesome.
I need to get this
Gracie
done.
will love it.
I want to get done before winter's done. So we're almost in February.
Good plan.
But we have snow usually up until April, so yeah, I still have some time. And I'm halfway done it, and it's really easy. It's just I've just been doing it though when I'm not working on my clues.
In between.
Yeah. So
we are determined to finish on time. Yes. I think the clues are just perfect. Like
they've been the perfect amount of time.
Yeah, I've always had a couple days in between.
Yeah,
which is so nice because then you get a little bit of a break, work on something different for a little bit,
or maybe clean your house. because it's like, because once the new clue comes out, I just want to like knit,
Yeah.
and then the laundry piles up, and so thanks, ladies,
thanks a lot
for causing that to fall apart. But that's okay. I don't mind. We're doing what makes us happy and what brings us joy.
That's
and
right.
This is one of those things. So it's been fun. It's been fun.
Good.
Yeah.
So I have one more whip I can show. This is my own little creation. This bag, I found a little tutorial online. Fabric
We need to make some more.
So this is my, it's called the Traveling Cable Hat. I don't have a picture of the hat, I don't think. It's a Pearl Soho pattern online. It's just a free tutorial online. So I really liked, Cody's hat I made was her pattern, and I really liked it. So I thought I would try another one.
Cool.
And I wanted to do another cable hat for myself.
Look at that.
So this is that
Beautiful.
awesome?
Is that a free pattern?
Yeah, it's a free pattern.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's just gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
So this is Malabrigo yarn. I can't remember the name of the colorway, but yeah, like
That's beautiful.
I'm loving it. Look at my needles though. You think yours are getting worn?
Oh really? Oh yeah.
I've got like all these scratch marks because they're pretty. Yeah, they're pretty. I think they're like a lace. They're great for this pattern, but the tips are quite. No, these are knit picks in their Nova Platinum.
Oh, okay.
So they work with my other. I have the wooden knit picks interchangeable, so the cords work the same.
Perfect.
So yeah, it's been great. You can tell I've been working on it for a while because it's got a Christmas tree.
Oh yeah,
stitch marker on it. But it's been a bit of a process. It's definitely not a mindless knit because you're constantly. You know, it's a 12 row repeat, and it's just like it's always something new each round. But
wow,
I can't wait to get it finished.
That is beautiful. You know, I should do that one because I've been really wanting to do the Cadre hat. Have you seen it on?
Yes, I have.
Tons of people are knitting it, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
I just with the American dollar exchange, I'm just like, I don't know if I want to spend that much money on a hat pattern.
But yeah, it's beautiful.
Like it's beautifully cabled like that hat, so maybe that would be a good one if I'm wanting to.
Yeah, I wanted to do another one because I did the Joji Locatelli's Cozy Head Happy Head. I did not last year, I think, but the year before. And I love that hat.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. So
it was last year. We've only been knitting for like a year and a half.
Feels like forever.
It feels like forever.
So yeah, so that's my
cool. That's so nice.
But yeah, I wanted another cable hat.
I love that. They're fun. Hats are like fun. Addicting. They are fun to do.
That one's not a speedy one though. It's taking me a really long time.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'm enjoying it, and I'm learning.
You can pick it up and put it down, which is nice, and then
it is nice.
It's just mixes it up a little bit.
It's just not one like typically a hat you could take with you, right? To knit on, but that's not one because I'm like glued to my pattern the whole time.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, my next whip is in my Sugar Tots project bag.
So fun.
And this is my little enamel pin that I don't think I've ever showed it off.
No,
but
you haven't.
This is, I want to give away from Melodious. Art of Melodious. Melody is her first name. And so she was giving away an enamel pin as a prize. And I love this because as much as it's a pug, to me it's a bulldog because I love the bulldogs. So this is my little bulldog. So it's sitting here keeping me company while I'm working on this. So this is my Jody shawl.
Ooh, I haven't seen this in a while.
So close. It's like you with your Jamie shawl, except I'm not ready to bind off. But so it's for the Jody shawl by Joji Locatelli. So it's getting close. Okay. It's gonna be hard to show because it's on these short cables, but I'm just on the lace section now. I haven't done tons since I last showed it, but here's the lace.
Striping though. Oh,
I am screwing it up a little bit, this lace, and I don't know where I screwed up, and
shoot,
I'm not gonna rip it back. So this is the last light gray row that goes in here, and then the rest is gonna be this darker aqua color.
Nice.
And yeah, I think I have. Let's see. It's so close to being done. I'm on row 25, and then you go to row 35, and then you bind off.
Nice. So that's pretty good. Not far.
11 rows.
This is the Brooklyn tweed, right?
Yeah, this is the Brooklyn tweed, and it was for another shawl that I ended up frogging. So it's just fingering weight, so I'm going to see how it goes with just the fingering weight.
You know,
but
you can't even tell.
No, you can't.
With the stripes and stuff like that. That's why I'm just like, don't stress over it. You know, you make a mistake.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's just not.
It's not. I just want to be able to enjoy the process of knitting it, and this will be the aqua that will be
nice
on the outside.
Yeah.
But Brooklyn tweed, I've had to really be careful knitting this. I love the yarn, like I love the rustic feel, but you know what? This stuff.
Oh, look at that!
And especially this darker color, for whatever reason, you can just pull it apart so easy, like tissue paper.
Interesting.
Isn't that weird?
So you got to be careful.
Yeah. So when I first started putting this in, because it's on the lace section, I was kind of reefing on it because you're doing some yarn overs and knitting a couple together, or however it is, and then all of a sudden, snap! I'm like, what the heck? So I thought maybe the yarn was defective. I wasn't sure what to do about it, if I should go back to the yarn shop I got it from. But then I started pulling apart the other colors just to see if they come apart that easy, and yeah, they just. Wow. So you need to be careful with this kind of yarn. Nice. So, but I've heard though that once it's knit up, like in garments or whatever, that it's not going to be shredding like that. But yeah, so you have to be careful. So if you're a tight knitter,
okay, good to know.
Be careful, because look at that. I just pulled out a bunch of little pieces.
Yeah. Wow.
So I need something to throw.
So Hiya Sharps.
Yeah, those are my Hiya Sharps. I'm not sure what size I'm using a bigger size than what it calls for.
5mm.
Okay, 5mm. So I think maybe it's supposed to be done on a 4, and I'm using a 5mm. I'm enjoying those needles.
They're very smooth.
They haven't started getting jaggedy from using them to death yet, so
that's good.
The cable's nice. Yeah, it's a fun knit. So I was hoping to get working on that this week, but now I'm back to working on my clue number 4. So
gotta keep up.
Yeah, I want to get done because I leave on Tuesday morning to Florida. And the next clue will come out on Sunday at some point. Please have it come out early, ladies, please. So I saw it at 4 o'clock this past week. I was like, yes, it's out. So I quickly pick it up. But I had a newborn baby that we were taking care of last weekend. So I was like in between feeding. And then I'm like, okay, she's happy. Which daughter of mine can come and take the baby for me? So because, we're leaving on Tuesday morning. And so I thought, if they send it out early on Sunday, I'm not sure how big the clue is going to be.
Yeah.
But
maybe, just maybe.
I just want to knit it like crazy, like on Monday, just Sunday evening, Monday, because I don't really want to bring it to Florida if I don't have to, because it's just a bigger project to have to bring with me. So please, ladies, if you want to bring it out early on Sunday, afternoon-ish, morning. No, just kidding. I'm really looking forward.
Saturday night.
I'm looking forward to the clue and getting it done. So so that's been fun. And
it's so exciting to
get this done.
See what the last little bit's gonna be.
I guess we can't talk about it too much.
Can't talk about it yet. Not yet.
We can't talk about it. All of our predictions, right? So, I really want to go to that hippie strings retreat.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I would love that.
Grand Prairie's so far away from us.
It is far away, and our spring is so busy. Like the boys and their soccer, and we've got tournaments.
Yeah,
lots of weekends, and so we're busy now.
Wouldn't that be fun?
It would be.
Maybe like Prairie Dye Studio helped get that Fiber Fest going in
the one that they did in Lacombe.
Maybe they need to kind of come up with some sort of knitting retreat in like Edmonton area or Lacombe area. Even better for us. That'd be close. Red Deer.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Because all the different vendors that are going out there too, and we wish we were there with you ladies in March. We'll be so sad. So that one should be fun. But I'm sure it's full. If it's not, you guys could check it out. The Hippie Strings on Facebook. Follow their link to sign up for their knitting retreat and make us incredibly jealous.
Things. Yeah.
So
so fun.
1 year.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to all these things one day.
Absolutely.
Life, kids keep us busy, man.
Kids.
I think that's all of our.
I don't have any more whips except for my sister shawl.
Should we show that now, or do you want to do acquisitions first? I don't really have much for acquisitions.
I just have one little thing. We'll save it to the very end, and then if you guys don't want to see it, then you don't have to watch right to the end.
You can hit stop. Okay.
All right.
So the only acquisition that I have is Willow and Wool, our local yarn shop. I love those ladies.
They're amazing.
Barb and Michelle. You're so sweet. And it's funny because I was in there the other day and Barb said, "Can I play a trivia game with you?" And I was like, "Sure." She goes, "What's your maiden name?" And so I told her Cousins. And she said, "Did you used to live in Calgary? Like, did you grow up on Rundlehorn?"
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So funny.
I know. She's like, my parents used to purchase like business cards and checks and letterhead from your parents' business because my parents
No
always had a
way.
home-based business.
Yeah, Safeguard.
Yeah. And so she said, "I remember like standing on your front porch there and picking up stuff from your parents." And
That's
yeah.
so funny.
Small world,
What a small
eh?
world.
Yeah, so they're super sweet.
Too funny.
So yeah, anyway, so they came out, they showed on their Instagram page that they got some Marion Jade yarn in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so nice. Willow and Wool, you are enablers. Anyway, so this is the Marion and Jade. I'm trying to show the logo without showing my yarn yet, but Marion Jade. Look at this.
Oh.
Isn't
Look
that
at those
beautiful?
colors. You and your minty green.
I love mint. I love mint. Yeah, bright colors. Yeah. Well, okay, but look at the name. Mermaid Socks is the name of this yarn.
Wow.
Mermaid Socks. It's beautiful.
Look at those colors.
And then this coordinating mini with it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to get your hands on this, I know Hippie Strings, I believe, sells this stuff too. So,
Oh, cool.
but if you guys want to support our local yarn shop, feel free
Yeah,
to give
no
them a call
kidding.
and place an order online.
Well, I haven't been in yet because I haven't had a vehicle for the last
Oh yeah, your car's
almost
in
a
the shop.
week. It's been in the shop, so I've been kind of stuck at home. But
Yes, I know. I love this.
my mother-in-law left on a plane this morning, and my husband drove her to the airport, and we kept her car.
Nice. Oh, perfect.
So I have a car again.
That's good. And a minivan, so you have room for kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should. You should go check it
So-
out. It was a splurge for me. I'm dying to.
So worth it, though.
I want to cast it on, but I've never had a gobstopper style skein of yarn, so.
Yeah, it's almost like put on a shelf and stare at it for a while, you
I
know?
know. I think you have to go in like some sort of crystal vase.
Yeah.
No. But it's going to take a while for me to like build the courage to cast it on just because it's so pretty to look at. The Mermaid Socks, and this is
Love it.
80-20, and definitely loving 80-20 yarn as well.
Yeah.
So, yes, I got this.
Very
I got
nice.
another skein of yarn because another type of yarn. But Miss Sally Makes. Hello. She's so awesome.
She is awesome.
She messaged me. She's from Australia, so her podcast is Miss Allie Makes Podcast. So go check her out. She's amazing. I love listening to her English accent, her Australian accent. It just makes it. She's just so cheery. Anyway,
She
so
is.
I found some. We're doing a swap, so she asked if I'd be into doing a swap with her, and she's gonna send me some of her hand-dyed yarn that she's now dyeing, and then yeah, so I found her some yarn that I'm going to send to her, but we're waiting till the end of
Cool.
February because we're going to do handmade Christmas ornament. So I need to figure out what kind of handmade Christmas ornament I'm going to send to her
Very
too.
nice. Oh,
'Cause
that's
she's-
so fun.
Yeah, she's really wanting to get a little tree set up for Christmas time, like a little small tree, it sounds like, and have it decorated with handmade ornaments. And so she asked if I would like to do a swap.
Fun.
How can I say no? Happy
Oh.
mail from Australia.
No kidding. So fun.
Allie, I may actually package your parcel and put myself inside and stick a stamp on my forehead and come to visit you because,
That would be amazing.
yeah, so go check out Miss Allie Makes. So,
I know it's so hard watching them right now, and it's so warm there. And
oh, she's like, it's so hot here. I'm just sweating. Like, look at me. I'm sweating like a
It's
pig.
like-
And I'm like,
it's so cold here.
we're layering up in our wool and our socks and like parkas and just as much as showing as you go outside and shoveling
man.
snow. And
Yeah.
so Allie, make me just dream of warm and happy places.
Yes.
So yeah, so I have that for you, Allie. So
That's exciting.
go check out Miss Allie Makes podcast.
Yes.
She's a doll. Love her.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's my acquisition.
Okay, this was my splurge, my Merry Christmas to me. I got my very first fringe field bag.
I'm so jealous.
This is the charcoal color. I just like, oh, this bag. It's a little, it definitely, these bags get worked in, like the drawstrings.
Yeah, I've heard they get
It's-
softer as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. So I'm so excited to start using it.
That's so
Excited.
pretty.
This is my splurge.
You're now
And
like
then
the
they
cool knitter. You have a fringe supply bag.
I know, right? And then they were selling kits for this It's the double basket weave cowl is the pattern. And then the yarn that they sent for the cowl is this really gorgeous denim-y color. So you get two skeins.
It's actually kind of like looking brighter on the camera than it is in real life. It's a bit more
it's a bit more of a
softer denim color.
So it's DK weight. It's called Luminous.
It's gorgeous. And isn't it nice to try a new kind of yarn?
I know, it's exciting. It's like, sure, I'll try it. Handmade in the Napa Valley. Isn't that cool?
That is so
it's
cool.
Very squishy. So I can't wait to make this cowl. It'll be cast on. And then I got some of these, the likey.
Luca likey.
I've heard so many different ways of pronouncing it.
Yeah.
But just another sock set, or sock needles. I like the 2.5 millimeter, but I bought a shorter set, 16 millimeter, when I was working on that sock head hat. And I really, really liked the needles. So I was like, well, I can always use more sock needles. So
always socks and the needles.
I got another set of those too.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
It's kind of like her Merry Christmas to her.
My Merry Christmas to me.
Nice.
So I'm very excited to
I want that
cast
bag.
this on.
I really want that bag. I was in New York City. I should have stopped there. We just couldn't make it over there, but it's probably good I didn't, because I would have definitely splurged. But yeah, it's so nice. Enjoy it. You deserve it.
I will.
You deserve it.
I will enjoy that.
Enjoy it. Carry it around.
Absolutely.
The cool knitter over here. Oh, so what else is up? Have you been reading any good books, or?
I bought a couple good books. They're underneath.
Oh, yeah, true.
They're our stand right now, so I can't even show you. But I bought the new Marissa Meyer's book called Renegades.
If you haven't read her books, she has Cinder, Scarlet. They're futuristic fairy tale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're loosely based on Fairy Tale Princess. Yeah, so good. So I loved those books. So I bought her new one called Renegades, and then I bought another one called Everless. And but I haven't started reading either of them yet.
That's cool. And then did you read? Yeah. We're looking at her bookshelf that has my iPad on it. So did you read the new Janet Evanovich
I did.
one?
So
is it good?
Yeah, I mean,
they're all
her
good.
books are amazing.
They are all
Janet
good.
Evanovich writes a series of books. They're about Stephanie Plum, who is a bounty hunter. And so book 24 just came out in November, and they're just like laugh out loud. So funny. I love them all. I've read multiple times through the series. They're just like light read, like you can read them in a couple days.
I should bring that to Florida.
Yeah, like they're just such a fun, easy read.
Yeah, highly recommend them.
Love them. Yeah.
Cool.
So good. So yeah, I finished that one. I read it in like 2 days over Christmas.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good. But Christmas time's when you want to read too sometimes.
Totally, yeah.
I was watching Faking Sanity podcast. Hi, ladies. They're so funny because she always keeps mispronouncing the name of our podcast. And she's like, one day I'll get it right.
One day.
And today I was watching it, and she said how she's caught up on Feather Stitch's podcast. Wait a minute. Is it Feather Stitches? And then her co-host was like, no, that's right. You got it right this time.
Yay, good job.
It's so funny. But they talk about their books, and I don't know if you've checked them out, but you should, because they have a bookstore, used bookstore, yarn store, tea shop, coffee shop. Like,
oh, that sounds like heaven.
I want that. Like, I want to have that be my job and work in a shop like that sells all your favorite
books,
things.
Yarn, coffee.
Yeah.
That's all
One day I'm going to come visit you, because I do have a sister-in-law that lives up there, and I've yet to go up there and visit them at their place.
Well, there we go.
Hippie Strings, go see Faking Sandy, and have a cup of tea with you ladies. It'd be so fun. But yeah, they always apologize, or say if you don't want to watch it, stop here with their culture consume. But ladies, keep doing it. I love it. I love hearing like good recommendations for books or audio books or
absolutely
Netflix shows. So keep doing it. It's great. Don't ask people if you should stop or not, because I think it's good. Always talk about what you love. So
exactly.
Yeah, so it's fun. Yeah. So maybe we're kind of copying with the culture consume thing, but it's fun just to talk about what you love.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't really read any new books, but I've been listening to audiobooks. So I listened to The Couple Next Door audiobook. That was really good. Nice. It was kind of a slow start at first, and then eventually, because it does take some skill listening to audiobooks where you actually have to pay attention. So once I got really into the storyline, then I just had my earbuds on and I was knitting or whatever, housework or whatever.
Nice.
So I did that one, and then I listened to The Magic Art of Tidying Up, I think it's called. looking for some inspiration.
Did it help?
It did a little bit, yeah, because she talks about like kind of minimalizing things and getting rid of stuff you don't need and only keeping the things that bring you joy. So
there you go.
Yeah, and she just talks about like going through everything, holding it, deciding like, have you used this in a while? Does it actually still bring you joy? Because how much stuff do we have that we don't need? So it's kind of a good New Year's book to read, and
that's awesome. Especially
when you're in a purging mood, just put that on, and then like your kids better run and hide because it's like Mommy's gonna get your room next.
Here, child, let me hold you. Do you bring me joy?
Exactly. Oh, depends on the day. Yeah, exactly. You might be next, kids.
Just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding. We love our kids. We love them. But yeah, so audiobooks have been fun too.
Yes.
Any new shows?
I binged watched Longmire on
my mom
Netflix.
loves that show.
I know. She was always talking about it. So
she has a crush on him.
I can see why. So, yeah, I watched them all. There's only 10 episodes in a season, so it goes by way too fast. But, like, seriously addicting.
I should start that again. I've only watched the first 2 episodes because Mom was just like, I always feel bad for him, or he's such a nice guy. Like, Mom, she gets so into her shows. I've heard it's good.
It is good, yeah. I enjoy it.
Well, you got me hooked on Zoo on Netflix, and so
Netflix
right
is
now
my
I'm
worst enemy.
rewatching Downton Abbey because I loved the show Downton Abbey, so I'm watching again for the 3rd time. So I'm on season 6. It's coming to an end, but I don't watch it when my hubby's home. So I thought, well, we need to start a new show. So I was like, let's try Zoo because Becky's hooked on it, and I've heard it's really good. And he kind of likes those like thriller kind of shows. And,
it's very suspenseful.
Yeah, so
scary.
Yeah, so we've been watching it. It's kind of about these. The premise is the animal kingdom kind of taking over humankind, right? So
yeah, it's loosely based on, well, I don't know how loosely, I haven't read the book, but there's a James Patterson book.
Oh, is there? Oh,
and so that's where the TV series idea came from. I've never read the book, but yeah, that's where it comes from.
It's good. And then I look at my bulldog and think, what if you turned on me? So I'm really enjoying that show. That show, Downton Abbey. Those are my 2 ones right now. And then all my podcasts. I love all the podcasts. Girls all do amazing. I'm always looking forward to a new episode from all you guys. So.
Yes, I know. It's so exciting.
Yeah, so that's fun. Yeah. Anything else?
I think that's kind of it.
We should show our mystery cows. So,
yes.
If you guys don't want to have a spoiler. Yeah, spoiler alert. So if you don't want to see our mystery cow with cozy up knits, my sister shawl, you can end it here, and because we're just gonna close out once we show it. So
important.
No. So
all right.
Okay, look away. Turn us off.
And
bye. Okay. So I guess I can show mine. I have it right here. So this is sitting in my bag from Prairie Dye Studio.
That's pretty.
I won this. I won this as a door prize at one of the Fiber Frolics.
Oh, that's right.
I still have the tag on it because I just like this sheep. I think this sheep just is so cute. Makes me happy. So yeah, it has her tag on it, but until this actually gets caught and ripped off, I'm just gonna enjoy it. It's so cute. So yeah, Prairie Dye Studio. Love her bag. So here it is. I'm doing these 3 colors. So color 1, color 2, color 3. So those are my 3 colors. So how much I have left? I think I'm gonna do good.
That's the Polka Dot Creek.
Yes, Polka Dot Creek, Willow, Gray, and Frost are polka dot. Yeah, the Polka Dot Creek colors. But this one you can only get through Willow and Wool yarn shop. So if you like this color, call them. So here we go. I'm almost done clue 4. I'm halfway through the lace section and then I'm done. So I have about
this is your right
16, 24 more rows to go and then I'm done clue 4. So how do we show this? It's getting so long, you guys. And then look at that. This is
I love it.
How do we show this? This is the tail end, the bind off. So yeah, I'm loving it. Then this is the lacy section. And the
everyone has been hating.
I have been lucky so far, not gonna lie, because I still have 16 plus 8 rows, so 24 more rows to go.
Yeah.
But I'm here on the other section. I haven't had any problems so far.
Good.
But I think because they really helped with their spoiler video saying that when you're going
those
back,
videos have been awesome.
Oh, they've been so good.
Yeah.
Like, I think they have actually helped spare a lot of people headaches by just seeing just the clues. Because when she said when you go back on your purl row coming back, you purl in the pearls, knit in the knit. So that actually really helped with figuring out that. And then I'm just loving this mesh section.
Yarn overs are so fun. I love them.
So this is where I'm at.
I love doing yarn overs.
So just double this and then I'm done. Clue 4.
Yay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I already want to wear it. Like, oh, it's so pretty. Da 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 da.
Ooh,
look at me. So I was made for winter apparently. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm made for hot weather, but I'm just faking it. But this keeps me warm. Now I'm like totally tangled.
There you go.
Yeah. Somehow. Anyways, so that's mine. Everywhere. I'm loving it. It's so much fun.
Nice.
Time until Sunday for the next and final clue. Okay.
Mine does not fit in my bag anymore.
But what a cute bag.
Look at the cute little bag. Heather made me this for Christmas. So cute.
You need to update it for the season now, though.
I know. So I'm down to just 2 of my colors because I ran out again. This is my second skein of the charcoal gray. I'm 99% sure I have enough of this.
So what happened?
What happened was I got to the point where I was running out of my first color, and which was at the end of clue 3, or the bind off part of clue 3. And I was like, wow, that's weird. I'm running out of yarn. So I started looking on the, the chats and stuff like that, and I noticed that other people were running out of yarn. So then I messaged the lovely Penny from Creek Garden Crafts and asked her if she had some more, and I was debating about whether I should get a full skein or just a mini. I didn't know how much I needed. And then she's like, that's DK weight.
Oops.
So I was way too far into it to even consider changing it.
No, yeah, at that point you couldn't. You're more than halfway.
Yeah, that's fine. So then I messaged her yesterday, Penny again, and just said, all right, now I'm running out of my second colorway. So do you have any? She just so happened to be dyeing it yesterday, so I was like, yay, thank you. So I'm going over later this afternoon to pick it up because it's dry and ready to go, so now I can keep working on my clue 4.
This is going to be your Prada shawl. Having to keep paying for more.
Absolutely. But it's so worth it because this cotton, I'm loving it.
The cotton's
it's so amazing. So this is my color 2 that I'm now running out of. So I just have my eyelets and stuff left to do.
What's it called?
It's called Jewel.
So.
And then the gray is charcoal. And then it goes up to this lovely purple.
This purple is amazing.
Which is just called purple.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And then all the way down to my bind off at the end.
Let's see so we can stretch this out. Oops.
There we go.
Yeah. That's so beautiful.
I'm loving it. It's huge. It's so stretchy, but
She did the broken seed because they gave you the option to do the broken seed section or a garter hack. I did the garter hack because
I like the way the broken seed looks. It
looks amazing.
It gives it some texture and it's really cool. I did garter in this part up here, which again, not paying attention to the pattern, and I only did 5 repeats instead of 9 to get the full. Anyway,
yeah, she should have had 10 rows of garter, but she has 5. That's who cares?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter because
this is actually I'm just like
this is gonna be big because it's DK.
Yeah,
I don't know how cotton. It grows when you block it, but this is
stretchy.
It's quite wider than mine.
Yeah, I'm not going to pull it at all when I block it. Just enough to get the yarn overs to open up.
Yeah, like to show off the design.
But yeah, I'm definitely not going to stretch it at all. So
it's beautiful. And it's just like it's soft. It's not at all scratchy.
No, not at all. So
if you have any sensitivities to wool, check out Creek
Garden Crafts. It's Pima cotton. And it's lovely to work with. Like I'm really enjoying it
because it's DK. It's so like it's thick and squishy.
Yeah, very squishy
compared to the fingering weight.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
I love it. It's such a fun pattern. These color transitions that they do between each, I love it.
It's brilliant. Yeah, it just melts it in.
So nice.
Yeah, it's just brilliant.
The whole pattern, the way they've designed it.
Yeah, we are loving it.
Yeah. This is my second mystery cow now, and I love what I end up with.
Yeah.
And
it's always scary to do a mystery knit along because you just don't know.
You just don't know. But
they also helped to give enough clues where they said what there wasn't going to be. So
so you had a pretty general idea.
I was nervous if there was going to be brioche because it's something I really want to do this year, hopefully.
But you need to take a class.
But now I'll see my Cozy Up with the Stitch and Sisters are going to be doing a knit along for Stephen West, and I have been really wanting to do an exploration station shawl. So I am actually really tempted to maybe join in on that knit along. It would definitely challenge me. And that one has some brioche in it, I'm pretty sure.
We need to be pushed out of our bubbles once in a while.
Because I just want to do garter. I've now called myself the garter stitch pig. My friend Susan texted me. She goes, that is the first I've ever heard of garter stitch pig. But that's me. I'm garter stitch pig now. So, but it is good to step out.
It is.
I'm glad I did the garter stitch on this, though, because it just helps me fly through the clues and
it's good.
Yeah, so I'm happy with it, but I do think the broken seed is gorgeous.
It is. Yeah, it's
only a week and a half left, and then
this
mystery cal is done. So that's fun.
It is fun. I'm excited to have this done and off the needles, and
and then we can start some new projects.
Be able to wear it. Yeah,
and wear this.
I know I have so many things that I want to cast on.
Yeah, cast-on-itis. You get the itch after a while.
Oh man, it's been hard forcing myself to finish some of these because I cast on like 4 projects in a day.
You did, like right before Christmas.
Right before Christmas, after I finished all my gift knitting.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so that's then I was like, must knit.
Yeah,
for me.
I know, because you want to knit all the things, right?
Yeah,
so I have some more socks I want to do.
Yes.
Finish my Jody shawl. Finish this one.
Yeah.
And then try and decide if I'm going to join in the Stephen West knit along. I probably will. It's fun. And I think WTF Knitting and Miss Ellie Meeks and Honeybee, is that right? Melissa from which podcast? Honeybee Knits, I think. Yeah. So I think they're doing a Stephen West knit along, so I could kind of join them.
I haven't watched. I need to catch up.
Who are some of your favorite podcasters?
My favorite is still the Grocery Girls.
Yeah.
I still love them. They're so
like
fun to watch.
They're like the grandmother of all.
They are.
Of all podcasts,
yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my go-to. But I started watching The Crazy Sock Lady at Vlogmas.
Yes. Vlogmas was awesome.
Loved her Vlogmas. And Homespun House. I got hooked on those 2 during Vlogmas.
Yeah.
And so
Homespun House vlog was amazing.
Yeah. I've been keeping up with them.
Yeah. So I mean, you can't really ever label too much with a favorite, but there's some that I just get so excited that they've uploaded and I'm glad we're finally uploading.
I know.
I'm glad we could coordinate. Thank you.
Finally.
Thank you. We get to get together and so
it's one of those,
the podcast once I'm back from. Can you hear the dogs over there?
We made them go outside.
Trooper is misbehaving. Becky is babysitting for Trooper right now. So
Heaven forbid that they go outside. It's not that cold today.
He's not happy. Let me in. So I guess they're telling us our time is up.
Apparently.
Yeah. So maybe we'll sign off here. But it was lovely. We're back. Happy knitting.
Happy knitting.
And so some giveaways coming soon.
Be fun. 200 subscribers. You got to like and subscribe, and then we will.
Have some
do another giveaway.
Yeah. So have a great week, and we will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.